女士们、先生们，大家下午好！
good
欢迎您出
afternoon.
席国
Welcome
务
to
院
the
新闻
press
办新
conference
闻发布
of
会。
the State Council
今
Information
天我们举
Office.
行权威部门划开局系列主题新闻发布会的第6场。
Today we have the
我们邀
6th
请到
press
工
conference
业
for the
和信
series
息化
of
部
press
部长
conference
金壮龙先
to
生，
give you more
向大家介绍
information
加快推
on
进
the
新型
latest
工业化、
development.
做强、
We
做
have
优、做大实体经济有关情况，
Mr.
并回答大家
We
感兴
have
趣的问
leading
题。
officials from the Ministry of
出席今天新
Industry
闻发
and
布会的还
Information
有
Technology.
工业和信息化部副部长辛
Present
国斌
with
先
us
生，
are Mr.
总
Jin
工程师新闻
Zhuanglong,
发言人
Minister,
田玉龙先生。
Mr. Xin Guobin,
下面
Vice
我们首先
Minister,
请
and
金壮龙
Mr.
先生
Tian
做介
Yulong,
绍。
Chief Engineer and Spokesperson
各位
of the
记者朋
Ministry.
友，
Now, opening
女士们、
remarks from
先
Mr.
生们、
Jin Zhuanglong.
大家下午
Friends
好
from the media, ladies and
感谢
gentlemen,
大家
good
一直以
afternoon.
来对
I
我
wish
国
to
工业
thank
发展
you
的关心，
for following
对
and
工业和信息
supporting
化部
China's
的
industrial
关
and
心和
information
支持。
technology development over the
我和
years,
我的
and
两
also
位
thank
同
you
事
for
和大家
supporting
做了
our
交流。
ministry.
我们的主题
It
呢
is a great
是贯
pleasure
彻
for
落实
my colleagues and I
党的
to
20
be
大重大
here
部署
to
重大决策
have
部署
exchanged
加
with
快
you
推进
on
新型工业
implementing the
化
decisions
做
of the
强做
20th
优
CPC
做大
National
实体
Congress
经济
on speeding up the
党的
new
20大
industrialization
孵
and
化了
strengthening the real
全面建设
economy.
社会主义
The
现代
20th
化国
CPC
家
National Congress
强国
drew an
以中国式
ambitious
现代化
blueprint
全
for
面推
advancing the
进
great
中华民族
rejuvenation of the
伟大
Chinese
复兴
nation
的
on all
宏伟
fronts
来
through
途
a Chinese path to
提出呢
modernization,
到
and
2035
proposed
年
the goal
基
of
本实现
basically
新型
achieving
工业化
new
强
industrialization by
调坚持
2035.
把发展
It
经济的
stressed
着力点
the
放在
need
实
to
体经济
focus on
上
the real economy to
提
pursue
推
economic
进新
growth,
型工业化 加快
advance
建设
new
制造强国
industrialization,
网络强国
and move faster
推
to
进
boost
新型
China's
工业化
strength in
是以
manufacturing
习
and
近平同志
cyberspace.
为核心的党中央从党和国家事业
To advance
发展
new
全局出发做出的重
industrialization
大战略
is a major strategic decision made by the CPC Central Committee with Comrade Xi Jinping at its core.
来理解推进新型工业
To
化
advance new
是实现中国式现代
industrialization
化的必然要求
is an inherent
是全面
requirement
建成
for
社会主义现代化
advancing
强国的
the
根本支
Chinese
撑
path to
是构
modernization.
建
It
大
is
国
the
竞争
fundamental
优势的
support
迫切
for
需要
fully building China
是
into a
实
modern
现经
socialist
济
country
高质
in all
量发展
respects.
的
It
战略
is the
选择
pressing need for
党的
enhancing our
18大以
competitive
来
edge
在以习
and
近
a
平同志为
strategic
核心
choice
的党
to
中
pursue
央
high
坚强领
quality
导下
development.
我
Since
国
the
新型
18th
工业化
CPC
步伐显著
National
加快
Congress,
我
under
在
the
这里呢
leadership of the Party
向
Central
记者
Committee
朋
with
友
Comrade
们
Xi Jinping
从
at
5
its
个
core,
方面
we have
做个介
made
绍
notable progress
一是
in
工业体
advancing
系增加
industrialization.
建成
The
我国
progress
拥
can
有
be seen in 5
41个工业大类
aspects. First,
207
the industrial system is more
工业种
complete.
类
We have 41 major industrial categories, 207 medium industrial categories, and
唯一的拥有联合国产业
666
峰
small
会中
industrial categories.
全部
China
工业
is the
门类的
only
国
country
家
in the world that has all
第二个方
industrial
面呢
categories in the UN industrial
工业规模进
classification.
一步壮大
Second,
2022
the
年
scale has been
全部
further
工业增
enhanced.
加值
Last year,
突破
the
了
value added of
40亿元
industry
大关
exceeded
占 GDP 比重
40
呢
trillion
达到
yuan,
了
accounting for
33.2%。
33.2% of
经常
our
说
GDP.
工业是这个起到了
So,
宏观经济大盘的
industry,
压舱石作
the
用。
industrial sector
其中
is
制
a
造业增加值
cornerstone
呢
of our
占
economy.
GDP 比
The
重
value
为
added in the manufacturing sector
27.7%。
accounted for 27.7% of our
制造业规
GDP,
模呢已经连
and
续
the
13年
scale of the manufacturing
世
sector
界首位。
has been ranking the top in the world for 13 years in a row.
企业呢入围了
65
2022
manufacturing
世界500强企业
companies
榜单
ranked among the top 500 companies of the world last year. And we also have special and high-tech companies numbering more than 70,000.
高技术制造
Third,
业
the industrial structure is getting better. The share of high-tech manufacturing and equipment manufacturing
转规模以上工业
account
增加值
for
比重
15.5% and 31.8% of the value added of the industrial sector, respectively. The volume of new energy vehicle and
传统产业改造升级
photovoltaic
加快
products output ranked top in the world for many years, and we also have made great progress in promoting digitalization and green development. We have altogether 45 advanced manufacturing clusters nationwide.
We have sped up the development of the digital economy. We have built breakthroughs in 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G Internet. We have built the largest and most advanced mobile communication network. By the end of 2022, we have built and opened 2.31 million mobile base stations. We have put broadband network to every villages. The major infrastructure, their automation has been 96%. In 2022, the revenue of software industry exceeded $10 trillion. Industrial network has been integrated into all industries. We have more than 240 industry internet platforms. The innovation in key industries made significant breakthroughs. Manned space program, lunar and Mars mission, deep sea exploration have made great achievements. You may all know, not long ago, the first C919 plane was delivered globally. The first F-class 50-megawatt heavy-duty gas turbine was successfully ignited. Hualong 1 nuclear power units were put into commercial operation. Currently, the new industrialization also faces with some new situations. The new round of technological and industrial transformation are rapidly unfolding. Global industrial mix and layout are changing profoundly. We are at a critical time juncture from transiting from a major manufacturing country to strong manufacturing country. We will continue to be guided by Xi Jinping's thought on socialism and Chinese characteristics, implement the guiding principles of the CPC 20th National Congress. We will seek stability while making progress, implement new development philosophy, development new development paradigm, and seek high-quality development. We'll coordinate development and security to build a strong manufacturing and cyberspace country to consolidate the material and technological basis for building a socialist strong country. We will continue to do our work in the following 6 areas in the future. First, we will stabilize the growth of industrial economy. We will implement a package of policies to stabilize economy, and we will stabilize key industries such as those industries that account a large part in our GDP. Those account for more than 1% of our GDP. There are a dozen of those industries, so we need to stabilize those industries. We need to let key regions to play leading roles. We should let industry to stabilize macroeconomy. Second, we need to build a modernized industrial system. We need to focus on traditional industries. They account for a large part in our industry, in our economy. We need to accelerate the upgrading of traditional industries. We need to consolidate the leading positions of advantageous industries. We need to foster and grow emerging industries. We need to forward deploying promising industries. Third, we need to enhance the resilience and security of industrial and supply chains. We will focus on shoring up the efficiencies, increasing strength, cement foundation. to make sure that key industrial and supply chains are manageable and develop the whole industry chain. Fourth, we need to improve technological innovation system. I know you all care a lot about technology, industries, finance, and their relationship with innovation. We need to seek breakthroughs of core industries, build a new manufacturing innovation centers, and foster in manufacturing clusters to promote the chains of innovation, industries, and talents to integrate. Fifth, we need to promote advanced, smart, and green development, strengthen the building of quality brands, and implement smart manufacturing projects to speed up the building and application of new information infrastructure, prudently promote green and low-carbon industrial transition. Six, we need to fully enhance companies' competitiveness because they are the major entities of the market. We need to support industry-leading markets to grow and prosper, foster more specialized and sophisticated enterprises, and build a good ecosystem that integrates large, small, and medium-sized enterprises. That's all my briefing. Now, my colleagues will be happy to take your questions. Thank you.
好，谢谢金部长的介绍。下面我们就进入提问环节。提问
Now
前
open to
请通报
questions.
一下
Please
所在的新闻机构
identify your media
大家开始提问
affiliates before asking
好，
questions.
这边吧，第一位举手的第3排这位女记者。
The lady in the third row.
谢谢主持人。中国日报记
Thank
者
you.
提问：
With China
党
Daily,
的20大报告提出
the
建设现
20th
代化产业体
CBC National
系，
Congress
中央
reports
经
said
济工
that
作会议也就此做出进一步部署。
we need to build modern
请问金部
industrial
长，工信部
systems
在建设
and
现代化
see
产业体系方面有何考虑？
and the
工作的
Central
着力点
Work
是什么？
Conference
谢
has
谢
made deployment in this. What are your considerations?
谢谢你的提问，你这个问题提的也是
Thank
很
you
前沿
for this
各方也都
question.
非常
It's
关心
a forward-looking
特别
one,
是这次
and there's a
党的
lot of
20大
interest from
对
various
建设
sectors.
现代化产
The
业体系
20th
也做出
CPC
了全面的
National
部署。
Congress made
这次中央经济
comprehensive
工作会
plans for building a
习近
modern
平总书记
industrial
也做
system,
了
and
重要
at
的
the
阐述。
Central Economic Work
所以
Conference,
这个
General
问题
Secretary
呢
Xi
还
also
是
had
我
some
来回答啊，我来回答。
in-depth statements.
大家都知道，制造业呢是实体经济的
We
基
all
础，
know that
是
the
国家
manufacturing
经济
sector
命
is
脉
the
的
basis
所
of
及，
the real
也
economy
是呢建
and
设现代化
an
产
economic
业体系的
lifeline.
重点领
It
域。
is also a key sector,
我国
a
已
key
形成了
area
规
in
模大、
building a modern industrial
体系
system.
船、竞争力较强的
In
制造业体系。
China,
我们
we
将坚守实体经
already
济，特别是
have
制造业，
a
巩固
strong
完整
manufacturing
产
sector.
业体系优势，
We will
保持制
enhance
造业
our
占比
strength
基本稳定。
and ensure the
通过
basic
断长
stability
板
of the
补
share
短
of the
板
manufacturing
强基础
sector. We
加快建设
will
现代化产业
enhance
体
the
系。
basis, shore up weak
我们考虑
links,
呢，从
and
工业
fully
和信息
harness
化
our
部角
strength.
度啊，我们重点呢有
At our
这个4个
ministry,
方面的
we have the
重点
following
任务。
4 priorities.
第一个方面的任务
First,
呢，就
we
是
will
改造、
strengthen
提升传统产业。
or
刚才我已
upgrade
经说了，
traditional
这个传统产业啊，
industries.
是现代化产业
As
体
I
系
said
的底
earlier,
座、
the
基
traditional
底啊，基底。在制造业中
industries
占
are
比它超过了
the
80%，
bedrock
啊
of
80%。
the
所以我们将
industrial
大力推进企业技
sector,
术改
and they
造
account for
和
about
设备更新，
80%. So
推广
we'll
先进
continue
适
to
用技术，
upgrade the equipment
促
and
进工
technologies,
艺现代化，产品
modernize
高端
the
化，
techniques,
我们
promote
现在
high
提出来
quality
呢，
development
要
of the
实
products.
施制造业
We
三品行动啊，就三品哪3
will
个三品呢？就是一个是增品种啊，
increase
一个
the
是呢
categories,
提品质，还有一个呢
enhance
就
the
创品
quality,
牌。
and
就3
boost
个
the
字，
brands
增、
of
提、
the
创
in
都是围绕这个
manufacturing
品质
sector.
啊专项行动。
We
通
have
过
a
这个
special
活动呢，
campaign
提
on
升
this
产品
front
质量和
to
品牌效应。我们还要
better the
深入实施
quality
智能
and
制
the
造工程。
efficiency.
那智能制造呢，
We'll
是
also
传统产
deepen
业
the
的
development
主
of
方
a
向
smart
转型
manufacturing.
升级的主方向。
That is
我们要
the
加
future
快发展服务业
orientation
制造
of，this sector.
大力发展生产性服务业。
We will
另外，
develop
我
the
们要落实工业领域
production-oriented
碳达峰实施
service
方案，
sector and
全面
also
推行绿
implement
色制造，
the carbon
提
peaking
高
plan
绿
for
色
the
低碳发
industrial
展水平，
sector and
鼓
pursue
励采用
green
市
and
场化、
low carbon
法治化的办
development.
法，
We will
推动
pursue
重点行业，
market-based and
加快兼并
market-oriented
重
and
组，
law-based
提高
methods
产
to
业集
promote
中度。
mergers and
这
acquisition
是
to
第一个
increase
方
the
面的。
industrial
第二个方面
concentration.
呢，就巩固
Second,
延伸优势产业。
We will enhance
我国
and
高铁、
strengthen
船
the
舶、电力装
industrial
备、
sectors that we
工
have
程机械、
strength.
通信设备
China's
等领域
strength
已经
in
形成了
high-speed
特色
rail,
优势。另
power
外呢，个人计算
equipment
机、
and
手机、
telecommunications
家用电
have been
器、
further
太阳
boosted.
能电池板等一批
The
重要产品产
output
量，
of
我
important
们在
products,
世
including
界上
PCs,
赚
mobile
了
phones,
这个
home
分别都赚
appliances,
了一
and
半以上啊，一半以上。
solar panels
我们将统筹
account
资源，
for more
大
than
力实
half
施
of the world's total.
两个工程，其中一个工程就是产
We
业
will
基础再造工程
also
啊，这个也是比较难的
engineer
啊，要
the
久久未功的一
industrial
个工程。
bases, which is
第
an
二个呢，
uphill
就
battle
实
that
施
requires
重大
consistent
技术装
efforts.
备攻关工程，
Also, we
巩
will
固
make
提升全
breakthroughs
产业链
in
优
the
势，打
main
造一批呢中国制
technologies.
造名片，
We will
发挥企业主体作用。
foster
我们
some
支持龙头企业做
highlights
强
in
作用。
China's manufacturing.
培育一批
We support
世
the
界一流
leading
企业。
companies to
另外，我们还要采
grow
取一个行动，
bigger and
叫
to take
实
part
施
in
先进
international
制造业
cooperation.
结群
We
发展
will
专项行动。
also
主要
have
呢
a
就是聚焦
cluster,
工
a
程机
campaign
械、
to develop
轨
clusters
道
in
交通、
advanced
光电子信
manufacturing,
息、
in
能源电
rail
业装备
transport, optical
包括
fiber,
纺织服装等
energy
重点
and
领
power
域，
equipment
打
and
造世界级
textile.
先
In
进
these key
制造业结
areas,
群。
we will
那么这些
develop
结群呢，
world-class
将汇聚了很多
clusters,
同类型的产品和同类型的
which will
企业
see
啊，
a
同类型的企业。
concentration of
第三个方面呢，
the same
就
types
是
of
培育壮大
companies
新兴产
and
业。
services.
新兴产业
Third,
是引
we
领
will
未
upgrade
来发展的
and
新支柱
develop、
新
emerging
赛道。
industries.
我们将聚
They
焦
represent the
5G
future.
人工智能、
We will
生物
focus on
制造、
5G,
工业
artificial
互联网、
intelligence,
智能网联
biomanufacturing,
汽车、
industrial internet,
绿色低碳等
smart
重点领域，
automobile, and other
不断的丰
key
富和拓
emerging
展新的
areas
应用场景。
to
就这
expand
些
and
领域啊，
enrich
应
the
用非常重要啊。
cases or occasions
扩大
where they
国
can
家
be
制造业
applied.
创新中心在新兴产业领域的建设布局。
We will
同时
also
也要
make
实
better
施机
plans
器人加
in this
应用行动，
regard, and we will
推动
better
物联网
apply
产业规
the
模化、节约化
robotic
发展。
technology to
那么第
pursue
四个方
more
面呢，
efficient and
就是
concentrated
前瞻
development.
布局未来产
Fourth,
业。
we will be
那么未来产
forward-looking
业
and
是
make
抢占
plans
新一
for
轮科
the
技革命
future
和产业
industrial
变革的
development.
基
For
于
a new
实现
round
引领
of
发展的重要
industrial
扎手。所以未来
revolution, we
产业
need
是一个
to
扎手。
seize the
所以我们将
opportunities
研
and
究制定
develop
未来产业
more
发展行动计划，
future-oriented
加快
sectors
布局人形机器人、元宇宙、
for
量子科技
metaverse,
等
quantum
前沿领域
technology,
的
and other
前沿领
frontier
域
science, frontier
全面推
fields.
进
We will make
6G
greater
的技
efforts.
术研发。所以我们要
The
在认真
sixth
总结
generation
我们国家
technology
5G
will also
这个
be
发展
further
的经验，
developed,
我们要
building on
加
the
快推进
achievements we
6G 的
already
技术
had
研发。
in the
我们也鼓励
fifth
地方的
generation
先行先
technology
试，
development.
加
We will
快布局
encourage
未来产业。
localities to
总
have
之啊，
pilot
建设现
programs.
代化产业体系，
All in
既
all,
要立足国内
in
大
building
循
a
环，
modern industrial
也
system,
要
we
促进
need
国内
to
国际相循环。
focus on the
所以我
domestic
们将加强
circulation
国
as
际
well
合
as
作，
promoting
进一步深
international
化改革
and
开放，
domestic circulation,
营造
reinforcing
良好
each
发展
other.
环境，
We will enhance
为中外企业
international
发展呢
cooperation
先进
and
制造
foster
业
a
提供
sound
服务和保障。
environment and provide better
谢谢。
services to both domestic and foreign
好，
companies here
请
in
继续提
China.
问，
Thank you.
跟第二排吧，这位男记者。
谢谢主持人。南方日报南方家记者提问：2022年，我国新能源汽车迎来了爆发性的增长。
2022, we've seen an explosive growth in new energy vehicles. Altogether, 6.5 million new energy cars were sold. Will we see the continuation of the trend this year? What measures will your ministry take to promote the sound development of this sector? Thank you. This is a very hotly discussed topic, and there's a lot of interest. I'll have Mr. Xin Guobin to take your question, since this falls into his portfolio. Thank you for your interest and support for the new energy vehicle sector. Under the firm leadership of the CPC Central Committee and the concerted efforts of all, last year has seen an impressive scorecard of the new energy vehicle sector. Throughout the year, more than 6.8 million cars were sold, which is an increase of 93.4% against the previous year. For 8 years running, the production and sales of new energy vehicles in China rank first in the world. Actually, since 2012, since we rolled out the plan to develop new energy vehicles, there has been an average annualized growth rate of 87%. More than 15.96 million new energy vehicles were sold in China, making China an important force in steering the overall transition in this sector. We attach high importance to the growth of this sector based on some research and seminars where we solicited the views from the businesses, industrial associations, and various stakeholders. We have seen that there is great confidence in the growth of this sector this year. The fundamentals underpinning China's economic development remain unchanged. And as we implement the guiding principles of the 20th CPC National Congress, there is great enthusiasm for people to work hard and explore new ground. And also, this idea of green development, it has struck deep roots among the people, and there is a greater need for people to purchase new energy cars. Based on those factors and also the figures from the first 2 months of this year, we will see that this sector will maintain a sound momentum. Both production and sales will register steady growth. To sustain this sound momentum, we at the ministry will focus our efforts on the following 5 fronts. First, we will step up coordination. We will improve the coordinated working mechanism to promote the development of the sector and enhance the smart and interconnected development of the sector. On technology, application, and infrastructure, more efforts will be made, and we will also foster some highly competitive and strong homegrown brands. Second, supporting breakthroughs in innovation. We will support the leading companies in playing a leading role and step up the technology breakthroughs and industrial application in the car chips and car operating system. The pilots will be conducted in the access for the smart cars, and we will promote the interconnected development of the smart and electric-based development. Third, the application or the utilization of new energy vehicles will be widened in the government vehicles, taxis, express delivery vehicles, and city sanitation vehicles will use more new energy vehicles. Some follow-up supporting policies in terms of tax exemption and other incentives will be studied. Fourth, more services and support will be rolled out. We will work to ensure stable supply on the international front and ensure stable prices of key materials and supplies. Key technologies such as smart disintegration and others will be enhanced. Fifth, open development and openness. The automobile sector is highly globalized. We will continue to implement the opening up measures on this front, fully leverage the roles of bilateral and multilateral cooperation mechanism, support the companies in carrying out exchange and cooperation in terms of technology, standards, and other areas, so as to achieve common development or win-win development.
这个回答了我们记者朋友的提问。实际上，我估计
Let me add a few
关心
words.
汽车的新能源汽车的朋友们，可能还会心里一直在想一个问题。
Some of you
那
might
去年达到了
be
这个规
thinking,
模，你那
so
个今年预
in
测有多少规模？
2022, what will be the expected figure
由
of
这个
new energy vehicle sales this year?
我们又怕说不好
Well,
年
we
底这个大家要追着我
did
交账，
have
所以我
some
说
calculation,
我今天呢，我们以后私下碰到，
but
可以给大家
maybe it's
预
not
测一
the
下还是
appropriate occasion
刚才
to
那个新闻部长
announce
用了一
our
个
expectation.
态势
You
势头良好，所以大家这么去理解
we
吧。
can
幅度
talk
我们的预测幅度还是
on some other
挺
occasions,
可观的。
and
好，
we'll
谢谢大家。
see a considerable increase
请继续
in the
举手提问。
sales of new energy vehicles this year.
第二排那位女记者。
Thank you.
谢谢主持人。中央广播电视总台央视
With
记者。
China
我们
Media
知道
Group
这几年产业
CCTV,
基础能力建设备受重视，
The
那么一批大国重器也是不断的涌
basic
现。
industrial
在党的20大报
capacity
告当
has
中
been
提
given
出，
great
实施产业基
importance,
础
and
再
we've
造
seen a
工
lot
程
of
和
heavy
重大技术
machinery.
装备攻关
The
工程。
report to the
想请
20th
问
CPC
工信部
National
对加快
Congress
实施
also
这两大工
laid
程
out
有什么具
requirements
体
on
的
this
安排吗？
front.
谢谢。
What
谢谢
specific
您的提
arrangements
问。
does your
今
ministry
天也
have
很
on
巧了，
implementing
今天我
these
的两个同
projects?
事啊，你们问的问题里
Thank you
面
for the
刚好
question.
我们
So
田玉龙
these
这个
two these
党组成员
questions can
总经理
be
师呢，
covered
他
or
也有一
answered
项
by
工作
my
业务工作
colleagues
呢是
present today because
重
this
装备
is
制造业所以我想
within their
这个问题还
portfolio.
是请
So
他来
I'll
回答
have
可能更专业一点。
Mr. Tian
谢
to take your
谢您
question.
的提问。刚才
Thank
金部
you.
长在这个总体介绍的时候已经提到，
In the
在
opening
建设现代
remarks,
产业体系中
Minister
要
Jin
推动
has
这两个
already
工程的实施。
mentioned
那么我再补
these
充
two
介绍
projects.
一下情况。
So let me say
我们理解
add
产
a
业基
few
础
more
是制
information.
造业发展的地基，
We know that the
也是
industrial
重大技术装备
basis
呢
is
带动性强，
vitally
是制造业
important for
发
the
展的龙头。
manufacturing sector.
所以说，那么应该说，基础
They're
产业基础和
the
重大装备
engine
呢，是
for
代表
this
着
sector.
它的水平高低，
And
代表
the
着工业综合实力和产业发展的
Basic
水平。所以
manufacturing
说，在制造业发展
is
中啊，
a
重大装备
hallmark
起到了一
for the
个
overall
顶天引领的作用，
manufacturing
而产业
capacity.
基础呢，起到一个立地支撑
The
作用。
major
所以要
equipment
做
and
强做优，我们制
technology
造业啊，既要顶
play
天，
the leading role,
强力。
and the industrial basis
所以我们
plays a
拥有我们
foundational
的
role.
经济
Both
体国
are
体的制度
very
优势。那
important.
么我们有超大规模的市场，
We
应
have
该说，
our
在
institutional
以
strength. We
建设
have
现
a
代产业
huge
体系为目
market.
标，
And in building a modern industrial system and strengthening our industrial and supply chains, it is important to re-engineering our industrial bases and advance major technologies and equipment so as to
所以
increase
在
the
推动产业基
competitiveness
础
of
再造
the
工程
sector.
方面，我们是一是聚焦产业
We have
高基础的高级化发
been
展一批核
focusing
心基
on
础零部件、
upgrading
基础元
the
器件、
sector.
基础
There
材
have been
料
basic
关键基础
components,
软件
basic
和先进基础工艺
material,
我们统
and
称为
basic
5G
software
这是我
and
们基础产业技术再造工程的聚焦的
basic
重点领域。
services
那么
or basic
通过呢
techniques.
接榜挂帅的方式，那实际上是
We
一个开放
have
式创新。
been
那么攻克一
soliciting
批
and
关键的共性技
some
术，
candidates
突破
for
一
key
批基础产品，
technology
有
breakthroughs.
力的支撑我们
This
工业体
has
系的不断的创新升
played
级。
an important role in
二是要创建
upgrading
一
the
批
industrial
产业基础共建
sector.
技术中心，打造这样的
Second,
创新
we'll
平
have
台，特别是要
more
依托一些龙
platforms
头企业
for upgrading the
和一些
technologies.
转制的科研
We
院所，
rely
使
on
他们能
the
够
leading
形成
companies and
这个产业
research
基础再
institutes
造的
to serve
链
as
主。那么这样呢，
the
通过长
incubator
期稳定的
for
支持，开展共性技术
technology
研究、
upgrading.
产品的创新以及推广的应
They'll
用。
be able
那么
to
强化基
support
础。
the
三是
upgrading
呢，
of
要发挥产业
technologies
政策的
and
引领
research.
作用。
Third,
我们充分发挥国家制造
more
业转型升级
policies
基
will be
金
rolled out.
和中
We
小企业
have
发展基金
the
的作用，
funds for upgrading
带动市
technology
场、
and
社会
funds
资本和
for
社会资金的投入，
supporting small and medium-sized
更加
enterprises. This will
有力
also
的支持
drive more
产
private
业基础的
investment
再造工
and
作，特
support
别呢，
the
我们会同
re-engineering
各地
of
组织
the
地方各级政府
industrial bases.
共同来
We've also been
强化产业基础的问
encouraging
题，
local governments
培养
to pitch
不断地
in
培育一
and
批
support
专精
the
特新的专业
development
化企业。
of
那
technologies.
么在推动重大技术装备
In
攻关工程方面，
making
主要是聚焦
breakthroughs in
实现
major
重大技术装
equipment,
备的高端化。
we've been
智能化、
focusing
绿
on
色化和智能化
upgrading,
三化的
promoting
发
the
展。
green and
应该是我们国
smart
家重大技术
development
装
of
备
the major
通过几十年的
equipment.
建设发展，
After decades of
已经成为形成了
development,
完整的
we already
体系，
have a
具
complete
有较
system
强的产业竞争力。
and a strong
那么
capacity.
后续呢，我们主要围绕着国家重大战略产品
Going forward, we will center
加
on
快
the needs of our
重大技术
major
装备体系
national
化和
strategies
三化的升级发展。
and
重
upgrade
点呢，
the
我们发展
technologies.
聚焦高端
We will
绿
focus
色
on the
和智能
high-end
新技
green
术
and smart
新装备
development of
新工艺
new
和新业态
equipment,
发
new
展。
technologies,
这里
new
面特别是
techniques,
在
and new business
大飞机、
forms,
航空发
especially
动机、
in
燃气
large
轮机、
passenger planes,
电力能源装备、
aviation
船舶海工装备、
engines,
工业母机我们高端医疗装
and
备
the
和现代农技装
industrial
备等领域
large machines.
我们总努力突破一
Also,
批
the medical
带有
equipment
创新
and
性、
agricultural
标志性的
machinery.
装备这方面
We are striving
我们国
for
家是
some
应该说有这样的产业
signature
基础和创新力
equipment.
的。
We have
在
the
重装方面，
capacity
我
and
们
basis for
第二
achieving
项措
those
施
goals.
要强化产业
Also,
的示范应用
we
和产业化的推广，
need to better
发挥重大工程、
commercialize
重大装备
and to
整机系统
better
在基础
apply
创
these
新的牵引
equipment.
作用。那
The
么实现重大装备和
major
重点基础产
equipment
品
and
一
the
条龙的应用
basic
示范和
products
产业化，
can be organized
构建
and can
产
play
业
a
链供应链的
demonstrative
体系，
role
依托重点优势地区和产业聚集区，建
in
设一批重大装
regions
备的
and
产业化基地
areas
和产业
where
集群。
there is
那么第
our
三项措施
strength.
我们进一
There
步优化
can be more can
政策
be
保障措
done
施。
to encourage
目
their
前我们已经
development.
激励我们
And
互动
also,
有关部
we
门
have
建立了
supporting
重大技术装备
policies.
的协调推进工作机制，
We have a
要充分发挥财政和
coordinated
金融的
mechanism
扶持引导
and
作
fully
用，
leverage fiscal
进一步
and
完善
financial
保
policies
险、补偿、激励、
and
免责等
improve
一些
the
政策机制，
insurance
推动手台套
mechanism
装
as well
备、
as other
手批次
incentives
材料、手板次
to
软件示范
encourage
应用，
the
创
demonstration
新
of
支持创
the
新。
first batch of
同时我
products
们要
and
加大
equipment.
重装人才队伍的建设，
We will also nurture
深
and
入推进
cultivate more
企业
talents
和高等
In
院
this
校
regard,
开展合作，产
we
学研合作，
encourage
培养
the
人才，
collaboration
深化
among
新工科的建设，
research institutes and
鼓
companies
励企业大力弘扬
encourage the
工匠精
companies
神，培育更
to
多的
promote
高
the
素质
spirit
技能
of
人才，
craftsmanship
为我
and
们推
foster
进
more
新型工
high
业化发
caliber
展
professionals
两大工程的推进，
so that we have more
不断地
resources
去
and
探
better
索新型工
capacity
业化的
to
新路
advance
径。
new
我就
industrialization.
谢谢你们。
Thank you.
刚才我们田玉龙同志这个回答呢，我再用形象一点啊，把它概括一下，就是
So,
一个
to
叫
put
顶
simply,
天，一个叫立地。
We
那么什么意思呢
have？
就是
these
重大技术
equipment
装备就是顶天的
taking the leading
上
role,
顶在更高的
and if
高
I
大上
can
的啊。
use a metaphor,
然后
they
呢，
are
产业基础
propping
呢
up，
它是
the
起着立地的
sky,
基础，
and also
咱们这个
we have this
造房子这个
basic
基础支撑
industries
着
that
所以
are
呢
the
我们
foundation
要
of a
做
building,
强
so
做
to
优制
speak.
造业啊，
So
一定
in
两者都要用，
strengthening the
就是既
manufacturing
要
sector, we
顶天
both need
也要立地
those
谢谢大家。
main pillars that prop
请继续
up
提问。
the sky and also the foundation.
您这边吧，
Thank
第二
you.
排这位男记者。
谢谢主持人。中国青年报记者提问。
The China Youth
一直以
Daily.
来，各方都很关注这个中小企
A
业
lot
的
of
发展，尤其是近
being
年来专精特新的这
attention
个
has
企
been
业
given
受到市场
to
的推
these
广。想请
special
问这
and
些企业目前发展情
sophisticated
况怎么样？
companies.
下一
How are
步
they
还有哪些创新举措
growing
来支
and
持
what
专精
more
特新企业的
measures
发展？
will
谢
be
谢。
taken to support their future development? Thank you.
谢谢您的提问。
Thank you for your question.
您今天提的这个问题啊，我也想说明一下，就是我们国家呢，
I'd like to
这
say
个
something
对中小
about
企
this
业很
question.
重视
We care a
专
lot
门有
about
个
small SMEs.
有个这个国务院
The
促进
State
中小
Council
企业发展
has a
领导小组
leading
办公
group
室呢
for
在我们
promoting the
中心部
development of
啊
small
我
and
们中心部有个
medium-sized
局叫
enterprises.
中小企业局啊，
We
这个
also
它
have
的
a
职责
bureau
就是
dedicated to
啊
this
推动促进中小企业
group
发
of
展的。
enterprises to
这个
promote
问
their
题
development.
啊，我
So
来回答一下。
I will
回答
answer
一
this
下
question.
那个中小企业呢，大家都知道，这个联系千家万户的
SMEs,
啊
they hinges
对
on
改善这里
normal
面中小企业
households.
大部分还是民营企业，
Most of
所
them
以
are
呢，
private
它
companies.
对改善民生啊，
So they are very
这个
important
促进国
for
民经济发展
improving
的一个
people's
重要的力
livelihood
量
and growing
呃
China's
这个业
economy.
界啊，有一个数字来说
We
明
have a
啊
data
说明，就还是比较
to
形象的。它中小企，我们国家中小企
Illustrate
业呢
this.
贡献了50%的
SMEs
税收。
contribute
50%
50% of tax revenues and over 6% of GDP and over 70% of technological innovation and over 80% of employment and over 90% of enterprises. So this data shows the importance of supporting SMEs. We have learned President Xi Jinping's important instruction on SMEs, implemented the instructions of the CPC Central Committee. Under the leadership of State Council's leading group, we have played our role. There are a lot of people from other departments in our office. We have rolled out a series of policies to ease difficulties for enterprises. Last year, due to pandemic, a lot of SMEs have met difficulties. So our government have rolled out a lot of measures. According to statistics, in 2022, we have provided tax cut, fee reduction, and suspension of tax for more than 1.7 trillion yuan. We have conducted a lot of campaigns to support SMEs. We have established a platform, a lot of platforms dedicated to this case. We have had a special campaign to help SMEs to stabilize growth, improve the structure, and achieve smooth development. Last year, every day on average, we have more than 20 new enterprises, and SMEs account. There are more than 53 million SMEs. their revenues exceeded 8 billion yuan. A lot of sophisticated and specialized enterprises have become a highlight for the development of SMEs. Last year, we have a special conference for the development of specialized and sophisticated enterprises. President Xi Jinping sent a congratulatory message to this conference. We have more than 70,000 little giants, and they also play very important role on capital market. Last year, among the newly listed enterprises, specialized and sophisticated SMEs account for 59% of them. There are more than 1,300 such enterprises have been listed in SSE and SE. They are well established in the industry. They are very specialized, professional, and produce novel and unique products. So that's why you talk about them a lot. These enterprises are specialized, sophisticated enterprises that produce novel and unique products. Next, going forward, we will continue to learn the important instructions of President General Secretary Xi Jinping, uphold to unswervingly give equal focus to management support and help and development. We will let policies to help those enterprises to grow and prosper and help them achieve high-quality development. We will do our work in the following 5 aspects in the future. First, we will optimize development environment. The law on the promotion of SMEs, the regulation on ensuring payments to small and medium-sized enterprises, the guidance opinion on further stabilize growth and adjust structure of SMEs. We will implement these policies to benefit enterprises, to help them ease their difficulties. Second, we will better foster these companies. We will foster quality enterprises across the spectrum. There will be more than 80,000 specialized and sophisticated enterprises. We will create about 100 SME clusters, promote integrated development among large and small and medium-sized development. We will also hold the second sophisticated and specialized enterprise development conference. We welcome your participation. Third, we will better serve, improve the service system. The government needs to better support SMEs. First, we will roll out a guidance opinion to support SMEs, and we will create a multi-tiered system to support SMEs. We also have a special campaign to serve them and create a pilot and demonstration platforms to let more quality services to serve SMEs. Fourth, we will provide enterprises with targeted financing support. We will call on financial institutions to better serve SMEs. to let the capital market to play its role, speed up the listing process of specialized and sophisticated enterprises. We have National SME Development Fund. We will let it play a better role and encourage private capital to invest in these companies. We will create better host an SME Expo, help them to make good use of global resources to achieve win-win development. Thank you.
那边第二排那位女记者，第二排对。
谢谢主持人。科技日报记者提问。
With Technology Daily,
大对
the 20th CPC National Congress had made strategic deployment for the building of a industrial internet. So, in speeding up the development of 5G, gigawatt optical network, what are your considerations? Thank you. One of our major missions is to regulate and develop the IT industry. Now I'll invite my colleague to answer this question. Thank you for your question. The CPC Central Committee and State Council attached great importance to this issue and have made strategic deployment in this regard under the concerted efforts of all parties. 5G, gigabit optical network, and mobile Internet of Things have speeded up their development, and we have made significant achievements in this regard. In the following three aspects, on the construction of network facility, we have built the largest 5G base stations. We have more than 2.31 5G base stations. They cover all the prefectural level cities and counties. We have a lot of 5G products. The application of 5G network has also improved. They cover systems, chips, and system. During the 14th five-year plan, we will continue to improve the coverage of 5G to make sure they can be shared and constructed together by all. Make sure their benefits can be integrated into all aspects of industry. We need to make sure they can be infiltrated into all parts of production to make our manufacturing more digital, internet-based, and smart. On the facility of gigabit optical network, now every cities have gigabit optical network. Every county have 5G network, and every village has broadband network. We lead the world in this regard. The East to West Computing Resource Transfer Project is in full swing. The storage, computing, and operating facilities have been integrated. The standardized racks of China's existing data centers have exceeded 6.5 million. We have more than 20 million servers. And the computing power of China ranks second in the world. In the future, we will continue to conduct light-catching campaign of the gigabit optical network that combines different industries and departments
智能化的转型，
to seek
这
their
里面特别要
smart
向中小
digital
城市
transformation.
和这个农村
They
偏远
need
地
to
区啊，要实现这个通讯网络的协调均
be
衡发展，
better accessed
特别是
in remote areas
宽带
and
边
rural
疆
areas,
啊，
especially
中小城市的云网
the
强基的建
broadband
设，
border and
是我们
cloud
现在的
computing
信息技术汇聚
foundation
广大的。
campaign of small and medium-sized
同
cities.
时呢，我们要加大支持
We
算力
also
基
need
础设
to
施的强
let
算赋能，
computing infrastructure to empower
建设
other
打
industries,
造云网融合、
create
算网
an
一体的
integrated
网络架构
in-
和
internet
算力体系的
infrastructure and computing supply system that combines cloud
那么在
computing
第三
and
个
network.
网络就是移动物联网方面，
On
现
the
在发展非常
MIoT, we have also seen rapid development.
目前我们国家也建成全球规
Currently,
模最大
China
的
has
移
the
动互联
largest
网，移动物联网的
MIoT,
连接数达到了18.45亿户，
more than 1.8
占全球总连接数的70%以上。
users
成
are
为全
connected
球主
to
要经济体率先实
MIoT.
现了
We are the
物
first
超人的国家，
among
因为我们
major
我们国家
economies that
14亿
have
人口
more
那么我们现在的连
MIoTs
接数已
than
达到
people.
18亿多，所以物超人就物联网超过了我们的人数啊。那么移动互联网应该说在我们的数字城市建设、智能制
MIoT
造、
plays an
智慧
important
交
role
通、
in
移动
smart
支付等方面实
city
现了超大
mobile
规模、较
payment
大规模的应用，
and
这
other
是我们每位
industries
每位
and
同志都有
other
生活
scenarios.
的体会啊，便利我们的生活。
They have made our
改
life
变了我们的
more
生活。
convenient and also changed the way
我
we
们后
live.
续啊，将按照
In
网
the
络先
future,
行、
we
业务
will
牵引啊，政府
Let
和
the
市场主导
internet and
政策
application
推动的工作
lead
思路，
our work,
那么深入推
follow the
进
guidance of
移
the
动物联网
government
的全面发展，
to promote the
继续巩固
all-round
我们的网络
development
能力
of
和基础设施
MIoT to
领
consolidate
先的优势
our computing
啊，打造支
capability
持物
and
移
consolidate
融合就
our
固定
cutting-edge
和移动
technologies.
网络相融合，
Let
宽载结合、宽带网和载带网的结合，
different
那么
kinds
进
of
行物联的
networks
接入
and internet
继续
achieve
开展我们移动物
integrated
联网的
development.
应用
We will
场景的
expand
拓展
the application of MIoT
各行业，
to make sure that they can be used
使
in
物联
various
网啊
industries
各行业的
and
融合度
areas,
啊进一步的深化，
increase
使我们
their
来支持我们的数字中
integration
国建
in our
设，
daily life to let MIoT support development of smart digital China and smart city.
惠及我们广大的
Let
人民群
our
众
smart infrastructure can deliver more benefits to our people and the development of our society.
刚才我
Thank you.
们这个田总呢，这个介绍了这个5G，大家可能也会关心那6G 怎么样？
You may also care a lot about
这样，我
6G
简单说两句，
since we
啊，
talked
补充
about
两句。
5G.
6G 呢，
I have
我们
something
国
to
家
add
现在
in this
正
regard.
在不
We
断
are
地总结我们5G 的发展经验。
summarize the
啊，
experience
这
we
个
have
这个
gained in the
同
development
时
of
呢，我们已
5G.
经组建了这个叫
We have established
2030
MT
主啊，
2030
主要是搭建一个
6G
采学研用
working
这么一个
group
平台，就是
to
产业界
let
研究
the
机构
industries,
还
research
有
institute,
还有这个基础这个
and
运营商等等这个
operators
那么加强
work
国际合作
together,
和交流
increase their
加大
cooperation and
核心技
exchange
术的攻关
to
我们也
seek
希望呢，在
breakthroughs of
6G
core
发展上
technologies. We
也
hope that in the
能够
development
推进。
of
好，
6G,
谢谢。
we can also make steady development. Thank you.
第一排的。
谢谢主持人人民网提问。我们关注到
With
从去
People's
年以来呢，
Daily,
工信部还有
we
相关
noticed
部门
since
相
last
继推
year,
出了在工业
MIT
领
and
域还有
other
有色金属、
industries
建
have
材
put
等等
forward
相关的
carbon
一些
peak
重点行业的
implementation
碳达
plans
峰实施
for
方案。那么
non-ferrous
我想问，今年的
metals
工业
and
碳达峰
construction
的工作
materials.
重点是什么？
What are your
下一步还会采取哪些
focus
措
for
施
your
来
work in
推
this
动制造
regard?
业的
And in the
绿色化转
future,
型？
what
谢谢。
measures will you take to speed up
谢
the
谢您的
green
提问。
transition of
这
the
个
manufacturing
这个
industry?
问题呢，就是国内外都很关注都很制造业这个各界
A lot of
都很
people
关
have
注
cared a lot
所以我想
about these
这个
questions.
问题请我们辛国斌副部长
So I'll let my colleague to answer this
我
question.
来回答您的问题。那么绿色低碳发展
Green and low carbon development
全球可持
is
续发展的大趋
an
势。
important trend
那么对我国来
in the
说
world's
加快工
sustainable
业绿色
development
化低碳发展呢，
drive.
也是推进新型
Green
工业
and low
化的
carbon
重要举
development
措。
is also a way to achieve new industrialization. Since last year, the MIIT deeply integrated Xi Jinping's thought on ecological civilization. In line with the CPC Central Committee's deployment, we worked with relevant departments to roll out carbon peak plans for industries. We have rolled out those plans for steel, non-ferrous metals, construction materials, and petrol, and other industries. We have put in place a policy framework for green and low carbon development. Our focus in this year is to implement. We will do our work in the following 4 aspects. First, we need to promote green manufacturing. We will roll out guidance opinion on speeding up development of green development. And we will have industry-specific policies and have updated industry catalog and database to promote new technologies to make sure different sectors can achieve green upgrading, such as the textile industry and non-ferrous metal industry. Our colleagues just mentioned traditional industries are the basis of our modern industries. If we can do our job well in these key industries, then we will be able to drive the green and low carbon development of the whole industry. We will also foster enterprises across the spectrum, cultivate green enterprises, parks, and product chains to create a green manufacturing and suppliers. We will set up new standards in this regard. Second, we need to have a special campaign to save energy and reduce carbon reduction emission. We will strive to provide 3,000 enterprises with supervision services and provide more than 1,000 specialized and sophisticated enterprises with energy-saving diagnosis services. We will promote the development of salt process, electric furnace steel making to improve the electrification of industries. We will create carbon peak, carbon neutrality public service platforms and have pilot trials of green, low-burn microgrids and digital carbon management systems to make sure that they can have green and low-carbon transition. We will also let industrial leading companies to play a guiding role in conserving energy. Third, we will improve the utilization efficiency of energies. We will improve EV power batteries circular use. We will better manage waste, steel waste, paper, and other recyclable resources. In 2023, we will make sure that industrial solid waste steels can be recycled by 2.1 trillion tons. We will expand the channels for comprehensive usage of industrial solid waste, and we will have test trials for key industries such as steel and petroleum enterprises to recycle the use of used water. We will further foster the development of EV industry, promote the green and smart upgrading of vessels to improve our supplies of photovoltaic and lithium-based batteries, to make sure smart photovoltaic can be implemented in industries and construction sectors. We need also to develop environmental production and hydrogen industries to commercialize biomass new materials. By doing this, we can achieve our goals in green development. Thank you.
第3排那位女记者。
谢谢主持人，我是中央广播电视总台中国之声的记者。那我们注意到，近年来人工智能、大数据等数据技术不断拓展，各地呢都涌现出
AI and big data continue to develop. We have seen a lot of smart factories and unmanned factories. So what measures will MIT take to speed up the development of smart manufacturing?
谢谢你的提问。
Thank you for your question.
我想这个问题还是请国斌同志你来回答。
好，这个感谢您对智能制造
Thank you for your
关心和
care
关怀。
and support for smart manufacturing. Since the 18th CBC National Conference, the smart manufacturing, China's smart manufacturing has achieved great development, and it has sustained the high-quality development of China's economy. We have more than 2,100 high-level smart and digital factories. 209 of them are exemplary factories. We have conducted analysis on these factories. We found out that after transformation, the R&D time span reduced by 27.1%. The unqualified product rate reduced by more than 20%, and their carbon emission has also reduced by more than 20%.
我们感觉到重大装备制造等离散型工业的产品迭代速度和交付能力啊，这个
renewing speed of major equipment have increased.
这个流程型工业的本质
Steel
安全和绿色发展水平
industries and other industries have seen their green development
这个智能化改造啊，
pace
这个还是
being
对企业来
increased.
讲是个非
So
常有
smart
意义的工作。
upgrading is very
那么当
important
前
for
呢，新一代信
enterprises.
息技术与先进制造
The
技
new
术融合
level,
发展
new generation of
已成为
IT
新一
and
轮产业
advanced
技术变革最
manufacturing
鲜明的特色
technologies have integrated.
正在驱动全球产业链
They
价
have
值链
driven
发生深刻变
the
化。
profound changes
所以
in
呢，
global
发展智能制
industrial
造
and
已
value
成为各
chains.
主要工
So
业国提升产业核
smart
心竞争力的
manufacturing
共同
has
选择。
become the choice for major industrial countries to improve
我们
their
将坚持
core
智能制造主
competitiveness.
攻方向不动
We
摇
will focus on
推动产业技
smart
术变革和优化
manufacturing
升级，
and
以
upgrade
智能化
the smart
重塑制造业
manufacturing
产业模式
to
和
let
企业形态。
smart technologies to reshape industrial modes and
中央国务院
enterprise
做出的重大决策和部
enterprise
署
forms.
那么今年呢，我们讲着重
In 2023,
这个以下几个方面
we
的
will
工作。
focus
3个方
on
面
the following
一是开
fronts.
展多层次
First,
的应
we
用
will
推广，
apply and promote smart
要面
manufacturing
向重点
in
行业
multiple
打
scenarios
造
and
一
a
批
whole
世界
process.
级智能工厂和智慧
For
供应链
key industries, we will
面向
create
中
a
小
batch
企
of
业
world-class
大规模推
smart
行工艺优化
factories and
精益
supply
管理
chains.
和流程再造等针对性的解决方案，
We will take targeted
面向重点
measures
省
for
市
them
建设
for
一批智
priority
能制造先行区，
provinces and cities.
探索
We
呢
will
形成具有
establish
区域特
a
色的
batch of
发展
pilot
路径
zones for
和
smart
模式
manufacturing and AIs
那么
and
第二项重点的
roll
工作
out
就是要加快
region-specific
融合
development
型
paths
技术的创
to
新
and models of smart manufacturing. Second,
我
we
们
will
将加
seek
大复杂
speed
设
up
计
the innovation
先
of
进
smart
工艺等
technologies.
制造
We
技
will
术的攻关，
speed up
这个我们要
the
把各方面的力量
technological
要动员起来
breakthroughs of
要把企业
complicated
这个
designs
主体作
and
用
advanced
发挥出来
techniques.
来实现
We will
技术
let
性战略性的突破
enterprises to play a major
同
role.
时呢，要聚焦人工智能、
We need
数
to
字
also
孪生等
focus
研
on
发推广
AI
一批实用性
and
的技术，
other
取
technologies
得一批原创性的、
to achieve
前瞻性的
original and forward-looking
要致力
achievements.
推动工业知识
We
软
need
件
to
化，研发一批基础工业软件和核心工艺
research
包，
open source
在
softwares of
软件
industrial
控制
technologies.
这方面，我们
In
还是
terms of
非常明显
software
的短板和弱项。
control, we have our
那
weak
么第
links.
三呢，就是要强化
Third,
基础
we
性
need
的
to
支撑能力。
strengthen
我们
basis
将研究制定
support.
促进装
We
备
will
数字化发展的政策措施，
roll out
以智能装备
policies
创新
to
来支
promote
撑数字
the
中国建设。
digital equipment.
我们将
And
打
let
通
it
数字基础设
support
施大动
the
脉，
development of
加快
digital
5G
China.
工业互联网等规模化部署
We
和
will
应用。
mass
那么在这
deploy
方面的工作安排
5G
部署刚才
and
金部长和田总都做了详细的
AI.
阐述。那么
My
这块呢
colleagues
我也不展开了。
have elaborated on this before.
那么后续呢，我们还将完善智能制造
In
的
the
标准
future,
体系，
we will also improve the
深化
standard for
这
smart
个基础标准应
manufacturing
用，
and
积极参与国际交流
expand
合
the
作
application
相
of
互
these
借鉴
bases
共同提高
standards,
这个
expand
来
international
推进
cooperation
我们
to
各个领域
further
的
develop
智能化发展水平。
and improve the
我就
smart
回答这么多，谢谢。
level of our
继
industries.
续举手提问。
Thank you.
大家对工信部的工作非常关心啊，还有不少记者举手。考虑到时间关系，我们最后一个问题吧。
One last question,
这边
please.
第3排这位女记者。
谢谢主持人。新京报
Thank
记者
you.
提问：
Was
近年来，我国数字经济
New
蓬勃发
base
展取得了显著成就。
China's digital economy is booming in recent years. The CPC 20th National Congress report have made important deployment for promoting integrated development of digital and real economies. What measures will you roll out to promote integrated development of these two economies? Thank you.
大家都非常关心而且数
A
字
lot of
经济
people
这
care a
个
lot
概念也
about
很
digital
广
economy.
范围
It's
也很
a
大
broad
那
concept,
个
covers a
尤
lot
其
of
当前这个
areas.
新一轮科技革命
The new round of
和产业变革蓬勃
technological
发
and
展
industrial
数字经济
transformation
和实体
is
经济
booming.
的融合发展
Digital
正深刻
economy
改变了
and
经济
its
形态
integration with
制
real
造方式
economy is
和企业
changing
组织模式
our economy
那么
and
作为
the
我想
formation
从
of
工业
enterprises.
和信息化这个
I want to
共
answer
这个
this
角度
question
来
from
回答
our
你的这个
ministry.
问题，因为数字经济的确范围很广。我想从我们这个角度呢，我认为信息化与工业化深度融合
IT
是数字
and
经济和实体经济融合
industrialization's
发展的重点。
integration is an important
我
area
国工业
for
经
the
济规模
integrated
大
development
数字
of
经济规模呢
digital
已经
and
位
real
居全球
economy.
第二。
China's
融合发展
digital
前景
economy
广
ranks
阔
second in the world,
我们将铆定
and
制
we
造
have
强
brought
国
it
网
has
络
brought
强国和数字
development
中国
space.
战略
We will
目标
focus on building a
以
strong
数字技术创新
manufacturing,
突破
cyberspace,
和
and
应
digital
用拓展
China,
为主攻
and
方向
we will seek digital
加大
technology
信息
breakthrough
化
and
和工业
expand
化
its
的
application
融合发展。
to make sure
概括
they are
概括来说呢
integrated
我们
with
从工信系统这个角
industrialization.
度呢，我们主要是3个方面
We
一个
will
是
do our
网
work
络
in the
平台
following three
一个是
aspects.
数字
First,
产业一个是融
internet
合发
and
展
platform.
第一
Second,
个方面就是扎实
digital
推进网络基础设施建设
industries. And third,
我国已建成全球规模最大、技术
integrated
领先
development.
的
We
网络
have
基
the
础设施
largest
千兆
internet
接入能力覆盖了
infrastructure in the
1000多个
world.
中
The
小城市
gigabit
今
optical
年我们将
network
深入实施
covers more
千兆
than
城市
1,000
建设行
cities.
动
We will continue
这
to
个前不久
launch
我
a special
们这里
campaign in this regard. In
还
this
召开
year,
了个3000兆城市这个大会，
not long ago, we
领导
have
各地
a
各企业加快建设投资力度，
special
加
conference
快
in this regard.
5G 千兆
We
光
will
网的深度覆盖，研究制定
improve
算力
the
基础设施发展
coverage
行
of
动计划
5G and
加快
gigabit
工业互
optical
联网基础
network.
设施建设。第二个方面呢，就是加快
Second,
数字
we
加
will
快
speed
发
up
展数字
the
经济
development of digital
核心产
industries
业。
and their core
2022
industries.
年我国
In
电子信息制
2022,
造业实现了营业
China's
收入15.4万亿元，
digital information
软件业务收入
manufacturing
达到了10.8万亿元，
has
为信息化
a
和
lot
工业化融合
has
发展
generated
奠
a
定了
lot
坚
of
实的
revenue,
产业
laying a
和基础
solid foundation for the
我们
integrated
将加快
development
人工智能、
of
大
different
数据、
industries.
区块
We will
链、
focus on
云计算、网络安
big
全等
data,
新兴
AI,
数字产业发展，
cloud computing, and other emerging industries development.
提升通
Guide
信设备
industry
核心
and
电子
companies
元
to
器件
improve their
超过
R&D
芯显
input.
示等产
We
业
will
水平，
improve
推动集成电路、
our high-quality development of integrated circuit and key softwares. We will build a series of strong software cities and parks. Third, we will improve the digital drive of manufacturing industry. We will foster a bench of exemplary enterprises to make sure the industry internet can be used in industrial parks. We will also have smart engineering partnership and standard spearheading campaign to establish a batch of leading industries to foster new business modes and new business forms. Thank you.
That's a live signal we have for you here in Beijing, where Chinese authorities have briefed the media on promoting new industrialization to bolster the real economy. Joining me now is our guest Liu Zhiqing, who is a senior researcher at the Chongyang Institute for Financial Studies at Renmin University of China. Welcome to our program, Mr. Liu. You know that this is a very profound press conference, and obviously the authorities have mentioned lots of buzzwords, including metaverse, new energy vehicles, 5G network, AI, and MIoT. So what stood out most to you? What do you think are the highlights of today's press conference?
I believe that this conference is very important and very unique in the past 3 years. As we know that we have long expected to have such a conference in the past 3 years, but due to some pandemic control, we didn't realize it. But this conference can be regarded as a textbook type of the conference because it gives you the full picture of industrialization, what the challenges we are having, what the problems we are having, what the target and what the measures we are going to take. All these full pictures can give us more confidence to foster, to stimulate our economic development. And also we should know all these main points, what we should do to stimulate and also to speed up our industrialization, and also including high technology modernization. So in this way, this conference has given the full explanation from law system, from policy making, from measures, from social society enjoyment, all these parts that, as you mentioned, that covered all parts. So that's a very important conference for all the entrepreneurs and enterprises, even for individuals. I, as an individual, I'm so interested and impressed by the conference. So we have great confidence in the future. So we have having to take this opportunity to further develop our technology in order to become more stronger, more faster, and more intelligent in the modernization.
Well, China has rolled out a plan for overall layout of the country's digital development. So how does this plan integrate with the new industrialization policy?
As we know that digitalization is one of the major front line of any country to further develop its economy, especially for China. We have 1.4 billion people. We need a lot of new technologies. So digitalization, as we mentioned already, that in the past 3 years, we already feel that the importance and the convenience and the benefits from the digitalization, not only for the industrial production, but also for our daily life. You see, if you take a shopping or buy things or traveling a lot or going to the hospitals, taking any concrete business, so you feel the convenience and the safety of the digitalization. But digitalization is a high tech. We need a lot of joint efforts and the integration of new technologies, not only new talented people, not only sophisticated equipment, but also we need an overall system that to support the full system. The digitalization not only is a big data, but also including all the infrastructures related, including engineering project, including the civil works all together. So we have the digitalization in order to have a high-end production, high-end development. So this is why we are very assured to say that we will have a high-quality development for our modern socialist development. So why we are very confident to build up a Chinese modernization, because we are now making great effort to have more AI and digitalization. And also we have the green development combined together to get a full picture of China's new future.
Well, the authorities have also emphasized that smart manufacturing is the cornerstone of China's economic growth. So what's your take on the digitalization of